Welcome back into the channel, my friends. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks, back with your best bets for the NBA Finals. Game number 3 between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. Here for you today on Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. NBA player props, spreads, totals, predictions. As always, 3 picks in the video. Let's get after it and get this sweep here today.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that Parlay now. Straight fire.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's have a big day here today in the NBA and get back on track, guys. Doing a quick recap from game number 2, it was not our best stuff at all. Not a good day for us. We ended up going 0-3, minus 3 units obviously there. So, not like I said, not a good day there for us. Definitely was hurt by that game. We had Lou Dort over 15.5 PRAs. He doesn't even really get close. I believe he finished with 7. Played a lot less minutes in game 2 as the Thunder, kind of went away from. Really, a lot of their guys didn't play big minutes. There was a lot of bench play in this one from the Thunder, and obviously it was very effective for them as they won by 16. That was our other pick, the Pacers, plus 11 on the spread. They lose by 16. So that was fairly close. I mean, we had it. We were in striking range the whole game, obviously, but just couldn't get there with that. And then the one that really hurt was Andrew Nembhard over 19.5 PRAs, which I thought was a very solid play. And he finished with 19 on the hook. So, definitely unfortunate. Not a good day at all for us, guys. But today is a new day. And we're going to look to get it back here today. We got some great value on the card today. We have a plus 230 play. So, we are mixing things up a little bit and striking for some value here tonight. So, let's get that value here today in the NBA. As far as our Comic Cappers, though, Comic Cappers had a great day, guys. Shout out to you guys. Great day there in the chat. Magic Man calling the under 55.5 points in the first quarter of this Pacers-Thunder game. That was a great call out there. Free Thinker calling the OKC Thunder minus 7.5 in the first half. Justin McKelvey calling the Thunder team total over 120.5. And Eric Me calling Tyrese Halliburton over 16.5 points. He finished with 17. So love to see it, guys. Like I said, great call outs there from our Comic Cappers. Most of our Comic Cappers hit in the chat in game number 2. So great job by you guys. Can't say enough. Let's have another big day in the chat. Drop your favorite play down below in the chat. Put a star or an asterisk next to your favorite pick. And if your pick hits in the chat, we'll give it a shout out in the video. So I appreciate you guys, appreciate the patience. This has not been the type of playoffs I wanted to have. Obviously, the playoffs have not gone well. Our goal is to finish the season well and kind of switch the way I thought about things here in game number 3, going for a little bit more value and really trying to find what's going to be instrumental in game 3 as far as, who's going to have the impact here and how it's going to affect the game. So hopefully we can have a great day here in game 3 and we have an opportunity to make over 4 units today. So hopefully we can do so. So one other quick thing before we get into the picks. Just check out the pinned comment description for any links you need here at the channel in regards to merchandise, membership, and also our social media links. All that's down below in the pinned comment and description. Without further ado, guys, it is time to get after it. Let's get this sweep today in the NBA. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going TJ McConnell. Over 12.5 PRAs here for the Indiana Pacers. We got minus 105 odds here on Caesars. So you guys know TJ is the Energizer Bunny for this team off the bench. So far he's gone 2 for 2 in this series to this line. So obviously I love seeing that. And he's coming back home. Obviously I prefer having TJ in a home game. And he was actually able to cash in both of the first 2 road games. Obviously they're in OKC. So I love seeing that. I think he's going to have a great opportunity here to hit this over. Very reasonable line. Obviously, you don't need a lot from him. He could get this done quick, potentially, which we're hoping that he does, obviously. But like I said, 2 for 2 so far in this series to this line. 7 of his last 8 games versus the Thunder, he's gone over to this line, so we like seeing that. 7 of his last 10 playoff games, he's gone over to this line. So 7 of his last 10 games here in the playoffs. 6 of 8 at home in the playoffs to this line. So that's what I mean. I really prefer him at home anyway. And here I think this is just a great spot for him when we're getting some really good value here on Mr. TJ McConnell. And obviously they're going to need him and his energy here to get the Pacers off to a great start, or, hopefully to keep them rolling here into the second quarter. So really his minutes, he comes in at the end of the first, plays into the second a bit, and then the same thing there in the second half. So obviously, hopefully he could do well here in this spot. Really like him in this spot, like I said, at home, coming back home. He's been instrumental for the Pacers in these playoffs. I expect him still to get the minutes and the usage. When he's in the game, ball tends to be in his hands a lot, and he's obviously operating there with the ball in his hands. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully he makes this easy on us, guys, and he can get this done, pretty early for us, and he just comes in and he's making his shots. We'd love to see it, guys. We need him to play well here off the bench. So really love the spot, guys. Love it there for our number one pick. We were going TJ McConnell over 12.5 PRAs here for the Indiana Pacers. We got minus 105 odds here on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, we're going Indiana Pacers plus 5.5 spread here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. We got minus 115 odds here on ESPN Bet. Risking a unit. So this is the third straight time we've played the Pacers spread. So far we're 1-1. Obviously we missed last game by a bit there. Coming back home though, I don't see the Pacers disappearing in this series. I really don't. I think they've come too far. They've done too much in these playoffs to just disappear here and not give you a really great effort in Game 3. So at the very least, I think this game is going to be very close. I think the Pacers are going to have a great chance here to win this game here in Game 3. This is going to be a series, guys. The fact that they were able to get one in OKC speaks volumes and about the heart of this team and the comeback that they had there in Game 1. Being able to split the series there in OKC, which is a big win. Anytime you can get a game in OKC, obviously that's huge. I think they potentially win Game 3 here. Not saying that the Thunder won't win this series. I would expect the Thunder to come back in Game 4 and potentially win that game. But here in this spot, guys, I really like the Pacers to answer the call in Game 3. Behind the home crowd, there's going to be a lot of energy. Obviously, this team hasn't been in the finals in such a long time. Last time in the finals, obviously, versus the Lakers back in the 2001 NBA Finals. So this is going to be a big spot here for this town and for this Pacers squad. And this is where I'm expecting, honestly, I think we should see more from Tyrese Haliburton. Now, I know I didn't bet on Haliburton today, but I do like the looks on Tyrese today as well. I think Tyrese Haliburton's another guy you can look at. I think you're finally going to see the performance here at home from Tyrese Haliburton that we've been waiting to see. And he's going to answer the call and obviously lead this team. They need his production. They need him to be who he is. And they need him to be more aggressive on the offensive end. He definitely has the capabilities when he decides to do it. They just need more of that from Tyrese. They need more shots up from Tyrese Haliburton here in game number 3. So, a lot of things I'm expecting here. I'm expecting some adjustments here from the Pacers, obviously. Veteran Coach Carlisle, we've seen this guy at work in the finals, what he did with that Mavericks squad versus the Heat back in I believe it was the 2011 NBA Finals. The dude makes adjustments. The dude makes it tough. Even, we remember that series, Mavericks and the Heat. It had a very similar vibe, right? Mavericks were not expected to hang in that series with the Heat, and they ended up winning the finals. I'm not saying that the Pacers win the finals, but you're going to see a lot of fight from this Pacers squad. I think this is going to be a long series. I think Carlisle is going to make some adjustments, and this Pacers squad is going to get up and running here in Game 3. And we're going to see Tyrese play better. We're going to see guys like Siakam, who has great finals experience, also show up in this game as well. I think this is a great spot for the Pacers. And plus 5.5, I have to take a shot with it here today. Because we could still lose this game and cash this bet. We definitely could still lose this game. This is enough points to work comfortably with here. And I think the Pacers get one here at home and turn this into a great series. So, like I said, still waiting on that Haliburton game. I think it comes here. Love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. Got Indiana Pacers plus 5.5 spread here versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Minus 115 odds here on ESPN Bet. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going for some value here, guys. This is where I made some adjustments here. We're going Aaron Wiggins over 1.5 threes here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We got plus 230 odds here on Fanatics, risking a unit here. Now, I'll be honest. This is definitely a risky play. No doubt about it. No other way to slice it to you guys. You just don't know how many minutes this guy is going to play. He could play 2 minutes. He could play 20. But obviously love what we saw from him in game 2. The dude hit 5 threes. So if this dude hits 5 threes and it only needs to hit 2 the following game, I love the odds of that. I love the odds of taking plus 230 on something like that where you only need 2 threes from him. And he was very instrumental in their game 2 win. He led the team in plus 24 on the floor with him, and that was by a long shot. Aaron Wiggins really was the difference in that game. His production there off the bench was huge. He played obviously a fantastic game. And I think that the Pacers kind of have to live with what Wiggins is doing. Obviously, got so much attention on SGA, what he's doing, Jalen Williams. They haven't been able to really stop SGA, so they got to stay at home on him. Aaron Wiggins should get some looks. I think the biggest thing with him is, can they play solid enough to keep him on the floor with him in the game? Can he bring the energy? And then hopefully, obviously, get the 3-point looks and knock him down when he shoots them. He shot 8 threes in game 2. He shoots like 5 threes in game 3. I'm going to be feeling pretty good about this bet. This guy is a terrific 3-point shooter, and I think he can get this done. Like I said, and for the value, honestly, when I looked up and down the Thunder players' props, it was hard to make a decision either way. I honestly was not seeing many edges with the Thunder props. This was the one where I was like, man, that's great value. For what this dude just did in game number 2, they only have to make 40% of what he did in game number 2. Like I said, he made 5 threes. Only needs to make 2 here for plus 230. A lot of value there. So that's what I liked. So if we can get this guy 15 minutes on the floor, 20+% usage. Now he got over 20 minutes in game number 2. He had over 27% usage in game number 2. If we're dumbing those numbers down a little bit, he could just get 15 minutes, 20+% usage. He's 9 of 12 this season on the road to this line when he gets those metrics. So he's pretty much averaging those metrics in the series. He got 9 minutes in game 1, had over 20% usage in game 1. So if you average game 1 and game 2 together, he played about 15 minutes average and had over 20% usage average. So it was actually above that, what we're looking for here. So I'm middling it. I'm hoping that he could just get us 15 minutes, 20+% usage. We're going to be feeling pretty good about this bet. And obviously, it's a very high-paced game, so that's another reason why you really like this. Because I think there's a great chance that he could get these looks in transition. When the Thunder are able to turn the Pacers over, and he can get these 3-point looks in transition and hopefully just knock down his open threes. That's really what it's going to come down to. Is he going to bring a shot form with him tonight? I think that's what it comes down to. But if we can get 5 3-pointers up, I'm going to feel good about the bet regardless of what happens with it. I'm looking for the volume. I'm predicting the volume for him tonight based on what he did in game 2 and based on his averages. Like I said, we just want to see the volume and the opportunity tonight, and we're going to need Wiggins to take care of the rest. But do love it there, guys, for our number 3 pick. We're going Aaron Wiggins over 1.5 threes here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, plus 230 odds on Fanatics. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. I appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate all the patience. Like I said, we'll have our baseball videos coming back soon. Should be back tomorrow. Apologize that we haven't had those out. It's been a very busy season of my life over the last few weeks, operating a landscaping business as well. So, no other way to say it than I've just been a little bit tired, guys, just mentally and physically, and I'm trying to obviously keep things rolling here as best I can. So, like I said, I'm not like quitting the channel or anything like that. If you guys are like, where's Steve been? I'll still be here as much as I can. I'm doing my best to try to get the videos out and to definitely cap the NBA season off. And obviously, once NBA season ends, and it's just baseball, it should be a little bit easier there too. As far as to get baseball out to you guys every day as well. So, but I appreciate you guys. Check out our links, like I said, in the pinned comment. Anything you guys are looking for here at the channel, social media links, stuff like that. Membership, like I said, you get access to all of our picks and our plays early with the membership. It's just $3.99 for the entire month. So, Appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.